Hey guys, Dale here, back with some more RimWorld, and we are picking up right where we left off yesterday. So those guys, those uranium slug turrets being attacked by our ship. We have a couple more turrets on this side. Do you have access? Do you have access? So if we auto hack that door, let's go ahead and make sure you guys are restricted to home area and zone. We'll just go ahead and say this is the home area also. We'll get that taken care of. Orders one forbid this stuff for when we do go out there. Back at our space station, still just kind of working on our ship. The tiles that we've been able to put down right now, like this is such a cool looking ship shape that I don't want to like save it for the future. Back on the planet, it's kind of a mess down here. These, the beam that we have on the surface is pretty small, so things are just kind of taking a little while to clean up. That being said, they're shredding the mechs that they are bringing in. And we don't have very many lifters down here, right? We just have 3 lifters. We brought a bunch up to the space station, which we might not need as much anymore. So why don't we transfer resources? We'll just like send one of them back down and see if that helped. We are heading out. We're letting Kif kind of do his own thing for a little while because he is in a bad mood. I don't understand why. Clicking down here, I can see that this is drawing lines to other buildings. So when it says adjacency, it's not really like it doesn't need to be exactly adjacent. It's like just needs to be within range, which makes sense for these guys up here producing 1300 watts rather than just like the 15% more, which would be like 1150, right? So I'm thinking that it counts this. I'm thinking it's also counting that in order to get that connection up. So if it's counting all just kind of like grav core related things, max connected per building is 8. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think 8. So I'm pretty sure 2050 is probably going to be the max here, but we are going to build another one and we'll just see if that goes up at all. You guys heading in. Viren, why don't you take a peek? Ooh, what was that? Why is it not being revealed in there? There we go. Oh, okay. Viren, you up there. Magnus, you right here. Okay, and the rest of you guys, like, right there. Okay. Let's go. And right away, we have one of these big crates. That's great. Viren, why don't you head up this way, and then we'll have you guys come down this way. What did we get? Some Archean seeds? I think we still have like 15 of them sitting in our inventory. Okay, let's have you guys search and destroy, and then we'll just follow you guys around. Go. Oh, maybe not everyone take the explosion. Is that it? You guys are still after something. You're probably after the turrets that are out here. I'm fine with that. Let's go ahead and set you guys to unrestricted and set you guys to unrestricted. We'll unforbid all the things. I don't really see much to open, right? We drag this. Yeah, it's like that's the only thing. Why don't you go ahead and open that? So, just like one of the nice big loot crates, nothing too exciting here. Can we take off? Again, we can. So we'll have them head down to the surface and grav core. Like, we still have a grav core, right? So why haven't we built that yet? Who is a good builder here? Magnus? Why don't you come... Wait, what are you missing? Advanced components. Oh, okay. We can take care of that real quick. Advanced components. Over to the Impaler satellite, accept. And there they are. Magnus, go ahead and get this guy built, and then we'll head down to the surface. We'll send our excess grav panels back to the space station so that they can use that for all that work. And Viren, I think you're just about done, right? There we go. Orders unforbid. And we are just going to turn hauling and cleaning up on these guys while they don't have a bunch of hauling and cleaning bots with them. Okay, we are coming in for a landing. We are going to tuck the little survey scanner right between the ship and our nacelle, just so that it's very defended. Or they'd have to get around all of our turrets. So we've got pretty good coverage down here. We did get this one installed, 2220, so it is increasing still, right? Because it was like 2050. We did a trade with an orbital trader, so we did get one more grav core power cell. I want to see, it says +8. I'm curious. So it's not counting the grav engine? So it would be 1, 2, 3. 4, 7, 8? Or is it just counting these as the 8? It might just be counting those as the 8. And then this is also counting these. Okay, yeah, because it says adjacency to adjacent grav core power cell. So that is the adjacency that it's talking about. Interesting. So, no, we don't need to build another one. I don't like that that is the way that is, though. So we'll reorganize this and give us some, like, better space utilization right there. Why? Don't deconstruct that. Interesting. But we can go ahead and do what we're planning on doing. That is that. And grab ship, fuel... that. Let's do a drain, let's do a tap, and let's do a drain and a tap as well, right? Okay, so we got some space there. And some space here. I'm trying to think of, like, how do I reorganize this to get, like, maybe a couple of these in here? If we could push this down here. Actually. Like, right here where our ship just doesn't have enough tiles, right? Hold on. I'm going to deconstruct these because I think I can move this one back. And then if that's the case, maybe we just do like a little wall right there. And then we can scoot these down. We can stick one of these right here. There and there. But then we'd still want this somewhere. We could just stick it like right there. Right? Like, we're not using that space right now. It's just kind of like aesthetic walkway. We'll see. Well, Madam has joined us. So I've sent them over to our planet outpost just to get equipped with things. They're rocking a proton carbine. I think we have some apparel here that they can throw on. Right now we're making them a production specialist so they can start utilizing some of these benches down here. Over at the survey site, we've just been mining to like pass the time and chopping trees down so that we can start creating some astrofuel and chem fuel, I guess. Did a little reorganizing here. Also threw in 2 more prefab generators. So we are at 17,000 excess. Tracking wise, why are we not producing plasma right now? Idle. Oh, because we're full. Okay. Oh, that's great. So plasma network, 20,000 out of 20,000. Maybe we didn't need to. Let's see. Yeah, that's excessive. I was just looking at our statistics and I was just like, why are we producing so little plasma? And that's because basically we're just like topping off every day. So I guess we've gone a little overboard on the plasma and or the power generation. And we don't need to worry about that stuff. Utilizing the transporter room as a makeshift prison right now. Lucky has been converted and is close to being recruited. Okay, you have gotten your role, and now you're going to go ahead and equip some gear. That is excellent. Up in space, not too much going on. We were able to get a couple grav field extenders down, so pretty much have the silhouette all planned out in grav ship tiles on this side. Need to do some more building, get some more grav cores before we can finish laying down plans on this side. And I think we just need a slight extension up this way. Right now we're at 1,300 out of 1,100. If we build 3 more, that gets us 1,400 as our cap. And then if we get some of these engines built, that should also increase our cap. So we'll have to see kind of like what the difference is once we get all of these substructure tiles down to see if we need to throw some more of these guys down or some more of these guys down. One change that I've been meaning to make up here, we have these 3 fusion reactors. I want to get rid of these 2, and that's because we take a look at prefab and go to power. We have this element 0 reactor, and we have tons of EZO. So I want to see how much power this is going to produce for us, and we can fit it in nice and snug right there. We don't really need vents or anything in this place. Actually, let's get rid of these vents, these doors, and these walls. Diagonal. Throw in diagonal right there. And that's already diagonal, so those will connect in just a moment. EZO reactor. Place that down. Did we have the materials for it? We do. And this is going to produce, does it say how much? Not off the bat. So I bet it's variable, and we'll take a look at it when it's constructed. Well, we've got a breach raid. Only 49 of them. Breach raids are a little bit more expensive, and we don't have as many people down here as we have in the past. Might also be like just like a low roll for Randy, right? Because he can roll 50 to 150% threat or something. Vea out here, flick the switch. Okay, there's a high psychic drone going on right now, so she's not having a great time. Let's go here. Oh man, our mechs. Mechs, let's go to outpost. I'm curious, if I do transfer resources and I say all the mechs and I say our second transporter room, that'll bring them all into base. And a little cheesy, right? Because transfer resources doesn't use, well, mechs don't use any charges anyway, so I don't know why it's taken me like nearly 40 episodes to save our mechs that way. Let's go ahead and do one of these things. We were able to buy an Asari sniper rifle for Vea from a trader. And apparently she can equip that weapon, even though the other weapons were saying they were like a little too heavy. Okay. Dropped a shield. Most of our weapons are proton weapons, and they are, I think all of them are masterwork, so they should have EMP rounds. So that shield did nothing for him. There we go. Pop that shield instantly as well. They are... I was worried that they might attack this. We don't have to worry about that. We've actually taken it out of the home zone because it doesn't matter. Okay, we didn't even need our weapon pod for that. That is great. What was that? It was 8 of them versus 46. Of course, what is it? I think all of these guys have sniper weapons, so they have great range. Hannah has the shortest range. Okay, we take a look at you right there, and then if we take a look at you, just a little shorter. Okay, you guys are free to go. Mex, you guys are free to go as well. And you know what? I don't really care what resources we drill for right now, because we are doing just fine on all kinds of resources. So, Mex, just drill whatever you want to drill. Well, we just had a little whale, self-tame. It named itself Timofey, or we have a mod that like makes animals name themselves Timofey. This is perfect because I had not looked at the name yet, and I was just like, well, that's such a random little animal, and it's a male quail, so it's like got some pretty colors to it. I'm like, what if we just had like a little quail running around the engineering room? So I put a steel sleeping spot down. I put like a pen marker because it is a pen animal. And I was just like, you know, Timothy, he's a little guy. He's our chief engineer. I could see him having a little quail running around engineering just because he thinks it's interesting. Lo and behold, its name is Timofey. Just amazing. Okay, I realize we can't just have a quail running around engineering. We have to feed it. So we're going to put some kibble on a pallet. And we're going to switch one of these to kibble. 1 stack. Storage priority is important, so I've set storage priority here to critical, so they will just haul kibble until this pallet is full, and then they'll just let kibble sit in the protein synthesizer until they need to bring it over. Lucky has been recruited. Lucky, you know what? We'll do like a field commission. We'll make you, since you're on the ship with us, we'll put you in Starfleet attire. Oh, actually, you know, if everyone's gonna be on the caravan policy, I might as well just like change default to allow for packaged survival meals. We have lavish meals, so that's what they're primarily after. I think we have a weapon for you. Lucky. Oh, you're good at melee. Bad at shooting. Well, I'll give you a phaser rifle, I guess. And I do like lips, simple, small smile. There you go. Welcome to the team. Like you'll swap out, and we do have some uniforms for you, so you'll put those on. Oh, some of these need to be fixed up. Let's go ahead and grab ship. If we do a compact tailoring bench, where would we stick that? We could stick it right there. We could stick a compact smithy right here. Actually, let's do you right here just for symmetry. And I guess let's stick a couple more of these around. Where is it gonna reach? I guess we could do it there and there. Looks like they have pretty good range, so that one should hit. This might hit. We'll check. But we'll do the compact tailoring bench and the smithy just so that we can set up the repair bills so that they'll fix up these armor pieces and weapons that are not at full HP. Well, we got a raid at the survey site, and we didn't get Timofey hauled into the ship. We're just like beaming him around the world. Let's beam him onto the ship. And you guys are all heading back to the ship. It's not a huge raid. It's only 9. But we'll just recall everyone back. Timofey, you're right there. We don't need this slot anymore. And I'm pretty sure our weapons can take care of this. So why don't we do something like security officer? Oh, melee specialist. Here's the thing. Viren, what is your shooting? Your shooting's at 5. Oh, Magnus, you're shooting, but you have a persona weapon, don't you? Is your persona weapon? It's a psychic sensitizer. Okay. Yeah, so it's bound to you. Viren is better at shooting than Lucky. Lucky, how good at melee are you? You're all right at it. But yeah, I guess we'll just train you up on shooting for now. Who all is set to hunt? We're gonna turn everyone off hunting. Turn Lucky on hunting. We'll just have her hunt small things just so that she can consistently get her level up. Okay, our kibble is coming in. That is great. I realized that we're off by a cell here, and that's because I moved this guy back. We have to have a wall, though. We have to have a wall right there. Nope, not a door. Right here. So let's do this. Let's give that wall some purpose. Grab that. And that. And then we'll move this guy up. We'll see when these guys decide to start coming in. 3, 3, 2. These guys have decided to begin their assault. Do you guys really just have knives? This is gonna be kind of sad if that's all you guys have. They're not gonna touch the ship. That kill zone. Oh, forgot about these guys having some extra range to them. One shot, he's out. What did it do to him? Whole body organ regeneration. This person. Oh, okay. Maybe that's just like, is that a trait that you have? No. Genetically, that's what... Oh, is it because you're big skin? Are you guys like one of the vanilla expanded thing? Boar skin. Boar skin, do you guys have rapid aging, ever growing, brave, pork flesh? Huh. I'm not quite sure. Maybe there's another type of pig? Pig, pig, pig. Fast wound healing, organ regeneration on just the regular pig skins. I did not. That is definitely like a vanilla expanded thing. Okay, group 1 decided to flee. Didn't get really far. Bio, you're good at shooting. Efficient is really nice. Health-wise, we have a leg for you. We don't have a prison for you. We could do this again. 4 prisoners. Furniture. Let's do that. 4 prisoners. Oaken. Yoink. Capture. Actually, just capture him. Don't be drafted about it. Okay. Unrestricted again. Oh, these guys are getting pretty close. Oh, is he gonna get away? Didn't get away. Orders, unforbid. These guys do not like seeing dead bodies. We have no charges. How do we... Oh, we have charges on this guy. Recycle, dead. And then... you know what? Like... I know we could, like, deconstruct these guys. Actually, let's just go ahead. Do it manually. Recycle. Okay. Okay. I don't usually have pigskins in the colony, but I am curious. Fast aging. I am kind of curious to see how this all works out. So we'll go ahead and welcome you aboard. Well, Lucky is out hunting small animals in the rain. Not working out so well for her, but, you know, the longer these animals stay alive, the more she shoots at them, so the more training she's getting. So I guess we'll get her there eventually. Back up in space, we got one of these guys going. It produces 40,000 watts. So I've gone ahead and turned this guy off. I've turned this guy off. Sun is starting to go down, so I'm going to keep an eye on this and just make sure that we still maintain an overage overnight. But that's pretty wild. Okay, we have 4 days left at this site. Have 14 Militors that have shown up. I think this is something that our ship's going to be able to take care of. I've gone ahead and restricted everyone back to the ship. You know, I like spammed these just because they produce some power, and they store some power, but we are definitely fine on power, so I'm thinking about getting rid of those and then shifting everything over to the right. Not sure what we'd put in the middle here. We could move this wall, and then that would make this a little bit more clear. So kind of like TBD on what we're doing with this guy. We could also like move the animal sleeping spot and this guy out of the way, but we'll see. Back over at this site, things are fine, but we did have some insect chunks that have dropped, so I think we're going to have to be a little cautious here. The only thing that I'm worried about is like a thunderstorm tripping them up. We have found 2 more deep chem sites. Our previous sites are exhausted, so those aren't producing for us anymore, and we're starting to run low on deep chem. That being said, our hauler ship, the Zenith, is almost full, so we might pop up to orbit with it and just kind of like unload some fuel. We're doing all right here. Our astro fuel reserves are really, really good. I have switched this from fiber corn to just regular corn. So we'll be storing corn and wood here, and we'll be turning that into chem fuel. I just feel like the fiber corn, I think it grows kind of fast, right? Growing time 6 days. Corn, what is your growing time? 11.3 days. So we'll end up doing a lot less work with a slower growing plant, so that's fine. Ship-wise, you know, we've been waiting on like grab light panels. We've gotten a significant chunk kind of like built out though, so that's great. I decided to go ahead and start putting walls and some furniture in. I am trying to stay pretty anchored on the rim effect stuff. So we have like the prefab bed. We're using their prefab table. Using some of their lights. There is a wall light as well if we go into prefab wall light. So we can stick some of those around as well, just so that it gives more of that mod style here. In miscellaneous, is there anything? Air purifier, interesting. Filters out dust. What is this? Where is it from? Spacer module improves room cleanliness, slightly boosts mood. Oh, interesting. I did not know that existed. Maybe we'll stick one of those in the hospital. Air purifier. Stick you like right there just to help keep that clean. But I think this is going to be no problem for our ship. They are moving in. Why don't we go ahead and like move into a position where we can kind of like bait them towards us a little bit. Stand right there so that we're clear of friendly fire from the ship. And we got little Timofey just wandering around. I lost track of him earlier. I forgot that I am holding these doors open. So he has access to actually quite a bit of the ship, which is pretty nice for him. He's not just the engineering chicken. Okay. Viren and Magnus, why don't you guys go ahead and search and destroy, and then we'll just follow if there's anything left to search and destroy. Nope, you guys are good to go. We'll go ahead and unforbid the things. We will... What are we going to do? Unrestrict people, that's what we're going to do. Unrestrict you guys. Here we've done so much chem fuel production that we're actually starting to fill up this tank. This guy's full, but our tanks are full, so we're just holding some in reserve at this point. I feel like if this guy has like the run of the ship, then we don't really need to have that here because he can just eat straight out of the protein synthesizer. He might be eating like our oxyalgae and stuff too. Have you been converted? You were converted. Resistance 9.7. Okay, well, 4 more days. 4 more days, and we'll take off from here. The good news is when we return tomorrow, we'll return when we're done with this site. I can't imagine this, the threats here getting any more aggressive, so nothing too exciting. But we do have an old compound. We also have a drone scrapyard, and we have the villager's computer. So these are the last 2 relic quests around Riftcore Delta. So I think tomorrow we'll pick up Riftcore Delta at least and bring it back up to Armstrong Station. So just one more relic after that. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. As always, until next time, have a good one. Bye.